Hi, it's Jordan Teen 1, and in this video I'll be showing you the grid pattern for my new Winnie the Pooh bracelet. So I had gotten several requests to make a Winnie the Pooh bracelet, and I've always been a really big fan of the Winnie the Pooh books and characters myself, so I was already working on one of these, and I had a little bit of a difficulty getting the characters to fit into the 7 rows, but I think what I came up with worked pretty well, and I think the characters are pretty recognizable. So I have Tigger, Eeyore, Piglet, and Pooh. So I'm pretty happy with the way that it turned out. You can make the bracelet using either the Alpha Loom or the full-size Rainbow Loom. And I did make mine on the Alpha Loom, and I do prefer this just because the pins are spaced a little bit farther apart so you have more room for your bracelet to grow. And then of course it has the Alpha comb that has the 7 hooks, which helps you loom it a lot faster. But if you don't have access to this, you can certainly use the regular Rainbow Loom. You just want to have your pins in line with one another, and you only need 2 rows, and then you would just use 7 sets of pins. To make this bracelet, I used the Alpha Loom bands, but if you don't have access to them, you can use regular sized rubber bands. You just have to double them. So for my bracelet, I used 364 of the color bands and then 52 of the clear. So let me break it down by color. I used 29 dark blue, 13 orange, 66 yellow, 29 pink, 24 purple, 30 gray. I used 38 turquoise, 25 dark green, and 8 red. I also used 2 white bands, and these are the Alpha Loom smaller bands. And then I used 14 of the skin tone. These are regular size, so you do have to double them. And then 23 pink, again you'll have to double these. And then, as I said earlier, I used 52 of the clear, and those are the ones that stretch across all the pins to hold the rows together. So here is my bracelet once again, and I will add a grid pattern above my bracelet, so you can just pause the video and follow along with that pattern to make your own bracelet. But let me just tell you a little bit more specifics about this bracelet that I made. I used 52 rows, and it measured just under 7.5 inches. So if you need to know how long to make your own bracelet, what you can do is use the template that comes inside of the Alpha Loom, and you can measure how long you need to make your own bracelet. So you may have to add a few more rows or take away a few rows. And you can see for this one I used the color blocking, so I have a different color behind each of the characters. So if you want to add or subtract rows, I would suggest doing it either on the ends, or then you could get rid of some of the colors in between the characters. So if you have a very small wrist, or you're making this for a child, you may have to cut one of the characters out and just make 3. So it all just depends on the length that you need. So I hope that everyone loves their new Winnie the Pooh bracelets. You can always leave me comments on YouTube and Facebook. Post pictures of your creations to my Facebook page, and please feel free to subscribe to my YouTube channel so you can stay up to date on my latest tutorials. You can also find me on Pinterest and Instagram, so please feel free to subscribe to those as well. Thanks for watching!